Hello, welcome back to another episode of Sunken Island Adventure. So, gonna be some editing style changes in this video, namely not getting much done. That was in part because I was sick, so I would record for an hour and then it would take me a month to get the episode out. I am marginally less sick, so we're gonna start trying to get stuff done like building as well as just exploring. Think we're gonna start with another ship because I would love to be able to get like animals going. So I'm gonna be going back to an older style of editing that I did when I was marginally healthier, where basically I record segments, we do progress updates. Maybe I break out the camera count and we do some montage, stuff like that. If you've ever watched like usual, typical modern survival Minecraft YouTube, that's the vibe we're going for. Nothing too intense, nothing too crazy. What I'm going to try and do right now is get the kind of shape and outline of a freighter ship going. Base it off of how animals are transported. In modern times, maybe we'll put an engine on the houseboat, who knows. You can see we got this nice shape going here. It's bigger than the houseboat because it's going to hold animals, and I will need a lot of those. I might put a small steam engine in the back here and stick a bunch of furnaces for a smelt room there. Now I have to fill and drain the whole thing. So got the entire top deck done. I'm gonna light it up because otherwise I'm gonna get murked fast style. I don't have silk touch, so we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Maybe we'll build an enchanter today and try and get silk touch, but for now, dirt line will do. There's a puppy dog on the ship. He decided to go there. I used all my bones getting wood. Otherwise I would tame him. Anyways, I have to take this up one, otherwise I will not be able to use my dock, and that will be awful. Ow. Darn it. Alright. I can hear. There you are. Evil. Awful, horrid, unforgivable. And I can see more over by my farm. But first, the ship looks pretty good. I've added a stripe. It would have been color, but that doesn't, I don't have the wool for that. Oh my god. I do think I'm gonna put an engine room and like motors and stuff. So we'll be making another underwater rudder, stuff like that. And I'll stick furnaces in there and make a steam engine. I don't think stained glass exists, and I don't have the ability to collect cobwebs. Otherwise, I would totally collect cobwebs. Well, maybe I have the ability to collect cobwebs. Maybe. No. I don't have the ability to collect cobwebs, so I don't really have a lot I can do in survival with regards to making smoke go away. You're done. You're done. We're done. No more of this. Stop spawning. I suppose the least fun part of this will be getting all of the animals onto the ship. Ow. Because I picked a pretty far off location to do it. I think animal breeding exists though. So with some luck, found something. It's a spawner. Fool me once, I remember your trick. It's dark because I don't have torches. Nice. I don't eat pork. Taking this. I hear them. World's worst mob. Alright. Found another. I see that. One's bit. Yep. Oh, not great. But he may have killed his bud. So, oh. And destroyed the diamond. Oh, no, the diamond's right there. Let me do something that will make this a little bit easier to see. I can also go light the other one up now. I can hear. There you are, there you are. Four bones. I'm not sure the dog will still be there because I've been heading pretty. Yeah, I think the dog's. Whatever. There will be other puppy dogs. Oh no, the dog is still there. Oh, we're gonna get a dog tonight. Ow. I should probably put some, like, emergency ladders on the logs so that there's a way to get up from the water. Hello, doggy. Yes! Okay. Puppy dog. We did it. Oh, puppy. I think I actually have a name tag. So if anvils exist, I also have the iron to make that. And we can name the dog. And the dog can watch over my animals. Alright, I don't have a name tag. That's fine. Alright, let's... you know what? I don't often do this because I don't often get comments. I'll go ahead and leave this dog unnamed until I can get the next video out. And if there's a comment with a name for the dog on it by then, on this video, we'll go ahead and name the dog that. I think that'll be pretty nice. Right, I forgot that the fences had a different recipe. Here is how I am going to add an engine. I need more of that. Very simple. There we go. Engine. Did a little bit of off-camera mining, got some diamonds, got some ores, killed some mobs. Feeling pretty good. Alright. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 portals of 20 found. Alright. There we go. So we got this nice boat with fence gates don't exist yet, so I had to do this. With our steam engine, which if we go down below, I did keep my word. It does actually have a space to put a bunch of furnaces, I do need more stone bricks to finish building some walls for what are going to be some pens, and then I'll have some animal goods storage here. Once I finish these walls, which will be pretty soon, we're going to have to get some animals in here. So together right now, we're going to do a quick test if I have some wheat, and we're going to see if it is possible to lead around animals with wheat. Now I need this to be... Yes! Okay. Okay, so that's doable. Come on. Come this way. You're going to be the first animal in the pens. There we go. First sheep in the pen. You get to stay in there, my friend. So I actually need to make sure I have some stone bricks, or some stone cooking up while I, yes. Because now I can make stone bricks. And now these pens should be small enough to prevent despawning. I believe the maximum area size for no despawn is 20 blocks in any direction. This is a lot smaller than 20 blocks. I'm going to go ahead and get this finished, and then we'll stop back while probably trapping more animals. Got some cows in, so now we have 2 cows with the sheep and a reliable source of leather. Though I don't really have a good use for it because books don't require leather. I've been looking for another sheep. I'm not seeing one. I do have something we can finish together, though. I've gone with an interesting decision with regards to the lower deck and its animal containment, and it's a decision I feel is pretty cool. Instead of hurting myself with fences, we're using glass, because that looks a lot better. I'm now going to probably spend a lot of time guiding animals into this place and also stealing eggs from chickens, so when I'm done with that, we'll work on the thing I'm going to use these books for. The things I do for Minecraft. We're going to lead it up over the grass bridge because I had a very smart idea. There we go. That's a sheep. Let's make another. And let's make another cow while we're at it. And finally, can we get a chicken in the chicken room? No. So, there is something I want to do at the tail end of this episode, and it does require a little bit of obsidian. So let's go ahead and grab that. We only need a couple pieces. Of course, I'm completely unenchanted, so this will take some time to break, but we can do it. Now, we're also going to need somewhere to put this, and I want to make it out of stone brick. So we're going to need some furnaces to cook that stone brick. So we're going to go over to where I have left the engine room open. Infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. How did you get out? How on earth did you get out? I don't see how that would be possible. Did you guys, like, glitch that one through the... They had to have glitched him through somewhere. I have no idea how that would happen. There we go, less infuriating. Got him back inside. I want this build to be just above the tree line, so this area will be perfect. I do have to figure out how big I'm going to go for both the base and the, whatchamacallit, full build itself. But I do believe just a standard circle should do just fine here. Once I have the whole base laid out, I will go ahead and make sure there's no dirt peeking out from under the whatchamacallit. Shouldn't be too difficult. I think this is about as tall as I'm gonna go for it before I, put the work in. So let me get the actual tower part started. There's not really a good place to look at it because I'm a fool and didn't think of that. I need to get more spruce logs. Luckily I have these. And while I go get them, we will get a look of what it looks like so far, with about half done. I'm very good at speaking. Yeah, that's not half bad. I'll have to add some detail to the wood and some extra detail to the base platform, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No mobs can kill me if no mobs can spawn by me. This is stupid and I'm probably going to get myself killed or worse. But you don't get builds done quick and fast if you're not willing to take a few risks to your own bodily harm. We'll take a risk. We'll build at night. Could be worse. I could be mining at night. Build at night. We'll try and get it done. So these are 5 tall right here. I want them to be 10. So, see, now I've run out of stone brick. I'm not great at water blading. Not anymore, not when you can bucket clutch. Alright, well, I have to cook some more stone and then craft it into bricks, so be back in a jiff. Now that looks how I was hoping it would. So let's head back up and I'll try and see how much I can finish with 48 stone bricks. And once I start doing the top of the tower, I'll bring y'all back for that. I'd say that looks pretty good. I might take down these corner logs there, but for now that looks good, just so we get a better delineation between top of the tower and bottom. If we go on up there, I can share with you guys the reason that I have made this tower specifically. Currently there's no path up because I was verging on like an hour building, and I realized I hadn't turned the camera on, so I just finished all the detail. I haven't finished the roof because I keep forgetting to bring the slabs up. So that'll be a thing I make sure to finish next episode, but every other part of this is finished. Ignore the L in the corner telling you that there's a side of it that's not done. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. He is lying to you. So if we come up here and I put a crafting bench down real quick, I have all of the components necessary to craft an enchanting table and 3 bookshelves. Oh, right, I have to read this. Snuff. full snuff animal, dry stretch. Okay. These don't have sensible names yet. Alright, well, anyways, I have a full about minute and a half for this song finishes, so let's go over some of my favorite details and some of my least favorite details, and maybe we'll fix that log thing. I love the spiral. I might add, a water bucket here if I end up falling a lot. If we come up where I'm actually going to remove those corner logs now, might as well. We can see that I have to do so very carefully, and that I'm going to have to go pick them up when I'm done. But we also see that it looks... it'll look better when I think I know what to do. I'm gonna pick up all this wood first because I'm not a fool. Things are expensive in this version. You can't even know what the enchants are before you buy. Alright, so we have to crack this back open. Whoops. And we're gonna do that. Finish it real quick. And it'll look so good, I swear. There we go. That looks nice. All right. So let me get a bit of a view. I still have time to kill. So to the other side, there's more to change. Because the song is longer than I thought it was. You can see where I keep forgetting to bring the components I need to do this. There we go. And we'll just bring these all the way up. Might help if I'm in the water blade before I missed. Didn't know it did that. Alright, well, let's go get more wood and more trapdoors since clearly I have more time. Unless... I think that's it. Alrighty. Thank y'all for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, I hope you have a great day. If you're part of the evening crew, I hope your day has been great. And if you're part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.